are live. And we are fucking live.
Yeah.
What the hell going on, everybody? Welcome to Alternativefaxxx, the fucking podcast.
As fuck.
Y'all don't know what it is, but we do.
Right.
Shit.
Definitely do.
And it's just, as fuck.
You
It
know
wants
what
to
I
be a
mean?
vibe, guys.
Damn, my
That's what
feet
we
getting
tryna-
all
right,
tangled and
right.
shit.
Slow it down.
I mean,
It's okay.
like, all right,
About
we
to
gonna
be
get.
tangled up in this conversation.
Nah, we all gonna get tangled up in this conversation. But before that, we gotta introduce this the right way.
Right.
This is Alternativefaxxx. We are starting the podcast that was long promised. The podcast is called FaxxxAF.
As fuck.
And I am here with these two beautiful young women. We got Tase Rass to my right, and we got Ms.Ny on the left. And we are here to just have a good time. We're here to talk about a plethora of subjects. And, yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah.
Right. I'm so excited.
So
excited. So I hope everybody voted today because today is the 6th of November.
I hope so too. I threw away my sticker, y'all, but I definitely
I didn't bring
voted.
mine, and I was saving it for this occasion, but I left it in my sweater.
I should've.
Well, to everybody out there that don't know, I can't vote, so we're just gonna leave it like that. If I could, I would. I definitely would be there with bells and whistles on, and I'll be showing my sticker proudly. But like, yeah.
But support counts too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like I've tried my best to like help out and do what I can to the people that I support. So.
Right.
I mean, that's a fact.
You know what I
Answer the
mean?
facts. You feel me? So look, me and Nye.
And
right?
P.S. Wait, there's no Brexit.
Huh?
That doesn't exist.
What?
Whoever knows what that means, you know who I'm
Blexit.
talking. Yeah, Blexit. that one.
Please, I don't understand.
Blexit is stupid. Let's
have
just
no
leave it
comment.
at that, and you don't need to know what it is. But there is no Blexit. You stupid people. That's how we gonna start it. Yeah.
I'm
As I
Bennett,
wonder.
y'all.
What is it? What is it?
Okay, so Blexit, it was started by this little retarded girl called Candace Owens.
You have to use that word
We can't.
very wisely.
I know what I said, and I'm
And-
talking about Candace Owens. There's nothing that shows me that she's of right and sound mind or body. So,
I mean,
yeah.
probably not.
So what did this Miss Candace?
Oh yeah, she basically started like, I don't know, something black. It stands for like a black exit, meaning
Yeah, it's basically Candace Owens saying
people.
it's
need to leave, like,
the black
Republican
people
Party.
need to exit the Democratic Party
mean,
and
the-
move towards the Republican Party. And everybody knows, like, listen,
I mean, why do you have to make that like?
that's exactly. Like,
Like-
listen, don't even try to rationalize it. It's not. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Like, listen, you can't rationalize stupid, and that's what I. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, the choice is yours, people.
It's yours.
The choice is yours, and we're here to let you know free thinking and making choices it's yours.
It's yours. 100% is yours. But I'm just saying, if we going with
We
the
just
lesser
want
of
black
two
people to
evils,
vote. We don't want no Blexits. We don't want none of that. We just want you guys to go out and know that your voice matters. Go vote.
Absolutely.
Hope you did today.
definitely go vote. 100%.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, yeah. What y'all got for us?
we have a question.
Y'all
So
go going.
wait, before you say the question,
Yes.
we have to let you guys know that he has no clue what we're about to ask.
Yeah, they've been playing. Like, they've been playing real coy the past couple of days. I don't know what's happening.
It's so juicy, guys. Okay.
It's so good. So here, listen. So Ms.Ny and I, we were chilling the other night, right?
Right.
And we brought up the conversation. Well, I brought up the conversation. I was like, have you ever had an intercourse situation and used sex toys?
That's a good one.
Have
That's
you?
a good one.
Have you?
Yeah.
I was not expecting
Yeah.
this. More than
Honestly,
once?
I think that's funny because I wasn't expecting that either. But continue.
Nah, it was once.
What was it?
What kind of toy?
I'd rather not say.
That's not fair.
It's not nothing crazy though. Like, come
So if
on,
it's not
man.
crazy, say it. What you gotta hide? We talking to the people. They have to know.
I mean, they
What
know
is
sex
it?
toys. Don't
Right.
you know sex toys?
Right.
I mean, everybody knows sex toys,
Then
but
tell
shit,
me
I
which one.
don't want to like expose what sex toy I had at that particular moment.
Oh, it
You
was
should,
yours.
though.
It definitely wasn't mine,
It was for
but
sure
I was
his.
definitely operating it. I was definitely operating it.
So it was a dildo.
Was it a dildo or was
No.
it a bullet?
It was a bullet.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
And did I not say? Did I not say?
Interesting.
Did I not
She
say?
called it.
What she said?
I've had a situation like that, and it was a bullet.
Did you pull it out?
Did I pull it out? Absolutely, I pull it out. It's
Definitely. There we go, right there. Like, listen.
Every woman should have a sex
Nah,
toy.
listen. Hold on.
I-
Time out. This is a message for the men out there. I know y'all would do the same shit because ain't no nigga gonna be that close to some ass and let a bullet turn them away. That shit crazy as fuck.
Very
Wait.
true.
Did she just wait? I need to know. Did she hand it to you, or did she start using it?
What was
I
this? Did you
forget.
like know it was there and just?
I
decided to
didn't
use
know it was there.
Okay.
I was at the person's house. I didn't know it was there at the time. It was. I just heard like a slight buzzing.
Ooh.
I
Was
knew-
it like? It was like, zzz, or was it like, zzz, like was it?
You know, there's different functions.
Yeah, like,
I
was it
don't
an
know what
intense
type.
one?
Listen, I don't know what type of function that shit had. I just know like
How fast was it?
basically it was like this, man. Shorty was into it, and I'm into what she into. So
So
shit.
bullets are like small though, right? They only.
Yeah,
I
that shit
mean-
like a little pebble.
No, I mean there's different sizes
The
of
one,
bullets.
the one I'm talking about was about as big as like my thumb. That shit was about that big.
Interesting.
Wow, she had a little one.
Right.
Okay, I wasn't
It's to be
expecting that,
slick.
Aunt.
It's to be slick. She had a little pouch in the front of her little panty. She dropped that bitch in.
You know what I did? I
What?
said, "Do you want to meet Jesus?" And he was like, "Who the fuck is Jesus?" Jesus.
Motherfucker, you had Jesus in the drawer?
Interesting.
You
Her
tweet.
bullet
I'm
was called
dead.
Jesus.
She had Jesus in the
Interesting.
drawer.
That means it was a blessing and
It was my first
it
one.
was your savior.
Okay.
That was heaven right there.
Jesus.
You saw him. You saw Jesus when you.
Yo,
used the
cut
bullet.
the shit. We're not gonna do this.
I don't know what she had going on, but I'm interested now.
Jesus
What
was
happened?
Right next to her when
What
she was
about
using
what
that
happened
bullet.
with Jesus?
Mom, if you're watching, cut. So I was like, "Do you want to meet Jesus?" And he was like, "Who's Jesus?" And I'm like, "Jesus." He said, "Who the fuck is Jesus?" So I grabbed Jesus. I say, "Stay right here. I'll be right back." And then I went to go grab Jesus.
Well, how far Jesus was from this
And I wonder
conversation?
how scared he was in that moment. First of all,
Because first of all, Jesus sound like a dog or something.
it sounded like a nigga. Like
hell no, ain't no nigga named Jesus.
it sounded like
There's
another
niggas
man.
out here
Right.
named
He
Jesus.
probably
Jesus,
think he's about
stand
to pull
up.
out another man.
Hey,
like-
Zeus, stand up.
All right, listen, man. I apologize to my Hispanic brothers and sisters, but I don't know anybody named Jesus. Like, I'm probably sure there's a couple Jesuses running around somewhere, but
Yeah.
I don't know none.
I know Jesus.
Me neither. So I named him Jesus.
So you pulled out Jesus.
I was like, I'll be right back. So I go to the back and AKA my room and I
Right.
go grab Jesus. And I was like, here's Jesus, and I turned it on.
So you left Buddy in the couch?
Where he was sitting at a table. I don't
You
was
got
at
freaky at the
table.
dinner table?
Yo,
Ooh,
see, y'all doing
interesting.
three much.
And she just said she like to
Interesting.
give us food and
Right,
stuff
like that's
Oh,
crazy. Now I
man.
can't eat at your house. Nah.
It wasn't at. I was living elsewhere.
See,
Okay.
Elsewhere. I won't drop
Okay.
where I was.
All right.
Elsewhere.
It
However,
don't take much to, I'm gonna eat regardless. I'm not gonna hold you. So
so you know what I mean. I brought Jesus out. I was like, "Yo, this is Jesus." Turned Jesus on. His face he dropped like. Like, of course, you never experienced anything like that. I'm the shit.
So wait, you was using Jesus on him?
No, I brought Jesus out. I said, "You want to play?" And then I laid down.
that's spicy to show you.
I am spicy. I like it. And then I started using Jesus, and he started using Jesus on me.
That sounded. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, yo, and he
You don't
started.
deal with that.
And
You know
he
what I mean?
started
You don't deal
using Jesus.
with- Me no deal with that.
I'm just saying, and
Guys, I
that
never
just sounded
used a
crazy.
bullet.
You need one, darling.
I know.
I feel like every woman should have a sex toy. It's very important to know your body it's very, very important to understand self-love on a different level. Like, I feel like masturbation is part of self-love. I
agree.
do.
I agree. Because I feel like in certain ways you just need to know your body. So.
And what's going to hit it for you. And that feeling afterwards, like, damn, like, sorry, but anyone I would have called right now, I just needed a quick one.
I think curiosity is a good thing, too.
Quick one.
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, I do believe in self-love, being that masturbation is a part of it. Self-preservation, that's where that comes. Like, you know, self-preservation is important. That's how that glow comes. You don't just be glowing out here opening up.
You're right.
You glow self-preservation and self-love.
I mean, yeah.
Do what you like, baby.
I mean, shit. Like, I don't knock nobody for doing what they doing, man. Like,
the funny thing is that they can hear this.
They can't.
But he can't.
That's funny, too.
nah, but they definitely can hear it.
They can totally hear what I
but
said.
But listen what I'm saying. They definitely will hear it. I told y'all, that whispering shit is dead. They've been playing me because I don't got no headphones and shit.
Guys,
crazy.
I feel, okay, see, as you can see, these two are, like, comfortable about talking about their, like, sex toy. And I'm, like, pressuring them, like, oh, talk about it. But I'm a little nervous to, like, yeah, I wouldn't say pressure, but, like, I'm like, you know,
definitely
encouraging.
100% pressure.
Being open, and I'm nervous to
I call it pressure.
I wouldn't say nervous to talk about it, but it's just like,
I mean,
this is so funny. Okay, so guys, I never use like a bullet or anything, but
she got a dilly.
I don't. I don't own sex toys either.
Those are aggressive to me.
I feel like I'm.
What, a dilly?
They look aggressive.
It depends on which one.
Let her finish, and then we gonna get back to that.
Okay, so I don't own sex toys, guys. Not saying that there's anything wrong with them. I feel like if someone was to give me one, I'll probably use it, but I don't own one.
Give you one.
But
we're gonna go to the store together and pick something out.
Oh, I know. My friends have been trying to get me to go for this.
Oh, you're going.
But my experience with the sex toy was a strap-on, guys. And it was interesting.
She got the dilly.
I mean, I guess you can say
she got
that.
the dilly.
But the whole experience, because obviously it was like with a girl.
That's crazy.
It was interesting, guys. Okay, I don't know if I want to talk about it
anymore. No. Now you have to. Like, listen, it's silent, boo.
First of all, I'm over here zonked out.
I ain't even hear him.
Thinking about
it's silent for me.
Got the whole dilly. That's crazy.
I ain't hear him at all.
I ain't hear shit but dilly one time.
It was silent for me. I'm like,
silence. That's why I was gonna see. If I was saying, y'all gotta come quick with the question, so it's not like.
I'm ready.
Okay, so ask something.
I mean, I'm ready for the rest.
So yeah, I mean, that was it. Oh, okay. So the whole experience, it wasn't even a long experience because obviously, like, I'm into like the real deal. I feel like if I'm
right, of course,
in a sexual encounter with a female, it just needs to be female things. So I wasn't using it for long. Well, she wasn't using it for long, but. I don't know. We wanted to try it. She said she had one, so we used it.
So it was just like, I want you to put one on and use it on me.
Yeah, like, she was like, okay, we were in the, it wasn't, were we in the middle of, I don't know. Yeah, I think she had told me, like, prior to, like, the whole encounter that she had one. So then in the middle of the whole encounter.
Did you bring it up?
One. No, I didn't. But she asked me if that's what it was.
Like, look at her
and
face. Look at your face. Thing? Like, I'm dead just looking at you. Like, I can't even look at you. I gotta just look.
I'm sorry. It's just so juicy.
This is another fun fact. She pulled out a condom.
Yo, wait, hold on. Time out.
I would never think that.
Time out.
Yo, drop below. Do you use if you are a person that use straps? Do you use condoms on the strap? Is that a thing? Drop below.
Like a thing? Because that was my first and only experience, so I don't know if that was like a norm. But I was like, okay, like safe sex, like
hell yeah,
you know.
And then
that was it. Like
she
so
ain't
then
even watched the
she used it for
she just put the condom on it. That's crazy.
Well,
yo,
no,
like
it was already in the case. Like why?
Listen, it's plastic, B. Like, listen. What you gonna catch if you wash the motherfucker with some bleach? What you gonna catch?
The vagina
Like,
is a
honestly,
very
you
sensitive
never know.
creature.
It
honestly, if you got to do all that shit, it's a wrap for you.
So Orlando.
And okay,
So Orlando, you never fuck a girl with dirty dick before?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so it's the same shit. Like, and you put a condom on it, right?
Listen, first of all, here's the thing. I'm a biological creature. I'm actually living. Mold and dirt and mildew doesn't grow on me as fast as it does a fucking plastic object left in a dark case for 24 hours with all types of seeps on that motherfucker.
And that's why she grabbed the condom and said, "Here."
But that's what I'm saying. Like, she got the dilly dirty back there. That's what you not hearing me. Like,
y'all are crazy. It's okay. So she did tell me, like, because obviously, like, I had mad questions, like, prior to, like, her using it. But she told me, like, you know, like, they wash it, like.
Of course, you have
and
to.
then she was like, you know, every time, like, I use it, like, I wash it, like, before I even put it back in her case. Before she puts it back in her case. So, I don't know. It was cool. And we used it for like 5 minutes.
yo, that's a mean ass segue though. That we went from talking about if y'all went out to vote to some dillies real quick. Like, I'm sorry,
we just had to get straight to it.
I mean, it's 12:12.
It don't even matter what time it is. I'm just saying that was quick. That was quick. My head spinning how quick that was. You're not hearing me.
I mean, we told you.
We did.
You didn't. That's the part.
Ain't it beautiful?
About to be something crazy, but
y'all didn't. That's the part that, you know what I mean? Like, y'all literally
You're
didn't.
so right. We definitely didn't.
We did. We kept them totally out.
We was like, it was gonna be good.
We're just like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Spicy.
It's gonna be amazing, and it was amazing. That shit was greatness.
Okay, so I do have more questions.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So how was her reaction? Like, she was into it? Like, super into it?
Yeah.
And for you, was it like you were into the fact that she was into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like regular, like, but she stopped. Like, if she didn't stop, I could have kept going.
What positions?
Doggy.
Only or?
No, it was only one position.
And then you had to go missionary to like look into her eyes and all that.
Gotta
shit
look
with
into
the
no
dilly
eyes. What are you
on.
talking about? Looking eyes.
I mean, yeah.
See?
Me not looking
See?
eyes.
Well, that's what that moment was.
Trying to tell you. Listen. If
Sorry.
you got a dilly on, first of all, you can't feel shit. So it makes no sense to be hitting from the back.
No, you can.
Listen what I'm saying.
I think it's like
Listen,
something
I
like
am
behind.
I am a male.
Oh.
Behind it, that,
Listen,
like.
I am a male. You know what I mean? So, like, listen.
But it's
I
connected
take
to
my
the
dick very
vagina.
seriously, and you
I
will
need
not.
chopstick. 1 second.
You will not come around here and talking about she feeling some shit with this dilly. Listen.
No, not with the dilly, but I'm saying she is strapping it onto her vajayjay, no?
But that's what I'm saying. Something back there only probably just like.
It probably tickles. You know, tickle that thing.
It's like it rubs, like, you know.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Yo, I wish
tickle.
y'all
It's a
could
nice
see-
little
I
I wish
rub.
y'all could see me rolling the fuck out my eyes right now. Like, this shit's so crazy. I don't even want to, like, listen, y'all do what y'all do and shit like that, but that shit just sound funny and shit to me. I just, like, listen.
How funny.
Like, listen, it's
Right,
just like,
ass
yo,
fun.
I'm just like, yo, it's like, it's past the point that shit not disturbing to me. This shit is not weird. None
It's
of
just
that shit.
interesting.
This shit's just interesting and
I
funny.
bet. I
That shit
bet.
is just like
It was
funny.
a very interesting experience. And that was my only, and it was only for like not even 5 minutes.
You know what's crazy too though? Like while she on the topics of like
Talk to
dillies
me.
and shit like that.
Dillies.
I'm dead, dillies.
So dead.
So like certain dykes. That's a correct name.
That's an improper word to use.
What's the correct word? I edit that bitch.
I wish I could just be.
Okay,
silent.
so certain masculine
Or no, don't do that. I'm a woman who
Choose to
dress as
so
a.
certain dykes, right? Like they walk
Yeah, fuck
around
yeah.
with
Go
what?
for
I
it.
tried.
I know.
Anyway,
I know. We tried. You
yeah,
know.
we tried.
Go for it.
certain
It's better
dykes-
than Butch.
So certain dykes, right? They walk around with dillies in their pants, just regular.
Really? How do you know that?
I seen videos.
You like?
I promise. Like that shit.
He said, "I seen
I'm
videos."
Where
dead
on
ass,
YouTube?
Like that shit is
Documentaries?
hilarious.
So,
Like,
like,
what's
if
good?
you go on YouTube right now, you probably see the video. It was on Facebook though, but if you go on YouTube right now, you probably see the video.
Okay.
I'm gonna YouTube that.
Motherfuckers walking around with the whole dilly in their pants like it's a dick.
I mean, look, that is a thing.
Nah, tell me nah. Never mind. I ain't even.
I never heard of that. Being
No,
a thing.
I've heard, I mean, I lived in Atlanta for a long time. I went to
Listen, first of
college
all,
there.
I'm not gonna laugh at you because you said you lived in Atlanta for a little bit. So I'm not gonna laugh at Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta.
Right. I'm
Yes,
not
but
right.
I heard it's a lot of gay people. Like it's a popular,
Proud
gay
people who
community.
chooses to
I
be
don't know that. The
themselves.
parts of Atlanta that I've been to is tough as nails. Shout out.
I've
to
been
my
to
guys
all
out
parts.
there.
I've
Shout
been
out
to all
Grove.
parts.
I've never
Shout
The
been
out
to
point,
to
Atlanta.
the
Gator.
point of being.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Old Fourth Ward, even though it's kind of
All
uptown
that.
down there. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, you gotta be a part of what's going on in a way where, for example, the other day
Shout
before
out to Southside.
word. Shout out to them for real, for real. Shout out to
You know what I
Luella
mean?
I
High
don't know about
School.
these places.
Shout out to Lovejoy High School.
Yeah, that too.
Facts. Anyways, but nah, I came from a place where, for example, I was at the Halloween parade in Little 5 Points, and I saw a little boy dressed up as a girl for Halloween. A little boy. He looked about 10, 11 years old. I've seen him with my own eyes. Like, so people are just proud to be themselves in Atlanta. I feel like they're more comfortable with being themselves there. But again,
That's a good thing.
yeah. So,
Safe haven.
right.
I agree, but at the same time, I don't feel like at 10 years old you could decide or choose what you're gonna be for the rest of your life at
That's
10
a
years old.
that's
Guys,
a fact.
That's the
we
only
gonna
thing. That's
Save that topic for another day.
I mean, if it's a choice, but
Because
at
it's
the end,
good.
yeah.
like
Yeah.
even if it's like at 10 years old was a different monster from everybody else, but like
But this
regular,
is
I feel
a
like we
different
all were.
time
but
of
like,
10.
nah. Certain people know my story and shit like that. Niggas, my homies that know me and shit know what I'm talking about. Like me at 10 was different, but for the regular motherfuckers, like kids is fucking asexual at 10 years old. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you feel like a girl?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, you wanna dance and go play with your girls, cool. Go do that, but that's not gonna be an everyday thing. When you get grown enough and that's what your body is telling you to do, okay, cool. But like you're not gonna do that at 10 years old. Like you're 10. We don't let 10
But
year
that does
we don't
affect
even
the child.
we don't even let 10-year-olds pick their own clothes out sometimes. Like, what
That's
are you talking
not
about?
factual. That's not
That's not
factual.
true.
First of all,
Who buys your 10-year-old brother clothes in the
Well,
house?
my parents buy it,
but
but
they
it's still how you
then.
put it together.
Your parents knows we're cool. Your parents knows we're cool. Your
I
parents,
mean,
do your
yeah,
parents
but she
ask for
knows
your-
my brother's style because he does have his own
Does
style.
she
Certain
ask
stuff
for
he's
his
not gonna
input?
wear.
Does she ask for it?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
She be like, "Do you like this?" She picks it up. "Do you like this?" He be
That's-
like, "This." He be
that's
like, "A different
crazy.
color."
I don't know, like what? Maybe like if shit was different for me, like
That's
I
what I'm
said,
saying. It's a different
like,
time
that
of
shit
10
weird.
I
right
feel like
now.
with my sister, she's 10, and it kind of depends with her. Like, she can like put herself together for certain things, but if she's going to like an occasion,
Right, that's
she
different.
needs to be put
Totally
together
different.
she's not old enough to,
Right.
understand.
Yo,
dressing for the
10-year-olds just
occasion.
need a shirt, some shorts, and some shoes, and they good. Like, what are you talking
No,
about?
But I
doing?
feel
for
like
sure.
dressing in a different like sex isn't the same as like dressing every day or trying to dress for an occasion. Like you don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's harder to try to dress for an occasion than to kind of know who you are and be 10 and dress like a girl, as a
Right.
boy. Like you know,
Right.
I feel like that just comes with you.
Hey, to each his own.
Each his
I
own.
mean, yeah, I do agree. But again, to each his own.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so y'all ready for the next topic?
Yes, please. I'm
Okay.
ready.
You ready, Anthony?
Shit, I wasn't ready last time.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So, dun, 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 dun. My question is, I don't know how to like direct it to Anthony.
I mean, say you was married, right?
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily have kids with this woman.
No, I want to say with kids.
With kids? Okay, you have kids with this woman. And one day she comes to you and was like, yo, I need to talk to you, Anthony.
Do you feel like it would be this? Okay. Okay, start with that, and then I'm going to ask my question.
And she goes like, you know, I want to talk to you. And she comes to you and was like, you know, to be honest with you, I have feelings for women.
I'm be like, yo, all this time we could have been having threesomes. Like, what is you talking
Look at this.
about? Like,
See, this is what you
And that was
men
gonna
do
lead
not
to my
do that.
next question.
Do not do that. That's
Like-
insensitive.
Because
like,
I
that's
feel
crazy. Like all
But what
this
if
time,
she said
like,
she wants to
you
be
could have
with
had
the
your
woman?
whole shorty. Like you could have been the butch in that situation and have a whole little flexy shorty that be in there like for both of us. Like what is you talking about? You won't have to touch me another day in your life. Have shorty, but I'm be in there with you.
So I got a question. I got a question.
You're wilding.
What?
So say if that was the case and your wife decided like you were okay with her like being with another like woman and she was like the butch, like are you okay with that? Or like the dyke? Like
Don't forget your
how
kids.
would you feel? Yeah, don't forget your kids.
If she's a fine butch, you know there's some fine butches out there. What is you talking about? You ever seen what shorty name from all them from the new Resident Evil movie and shit? Like the new Ruby Rose. You seen Ruby Rose?
She's in Resident Evil? She's in Orange is the New Black.
Beautiful. She is
Like
She's gorgeous.
there's some fine butches out there. Like listen, if you dress up, you could be a butch and still dress appropriately. Like what are you talking about? Like
So that floats your boat.
huh?
That floats your boat?
Women is women to me, regardless of if you dress one way or another. Like you a female with a box. It's a wrap. Like it's a wrap. Like
That's so.
there is no way I'ma look at a woman like she's a man. Like there's no way. Like no. Like you're a whole different creature. Like we're equal and opposite. Like what are you talking about? Like no.
Okay.
I respect that.
So what if she said like she doesn't even want to be with men anymore? She
All
wants
right.
to be with a woman.
Slide in. Bye. That ain't got nothing.
Of course,
listen,
it's easy for men,
I'm a different
dog.
But
monster.
remember your kids though. So
That ain't
go
got-
into
listen,
detail. Like
me
what's gonna be the
personally,
situation? How are you gonna handle it with
that
your
ain't got
kids?
shit to do with me. You gonna have to talk to your kids about that. I'm gonna tell my kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell my kids.
But that's
Mom,
y'all kids.
yo,
That's y'all kids.
I'm gonna I speak different.
Okay.
Me and my brother, we call our mother your mother and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh,
Call
okay.
your brother and all that
I
shit. So
see.
like I speak
Right.
different, right?
I see.
So like I'm gonna tell my kids that listen, your mother is made a decision and maybe she was feeling this way her entire life and this is what your mother is now. So like we just got to move on from this, like, and do whatever, you know what I mean? But that's gonna have damages and effects on the kids.
That's true.
You're telling me to think about the kids. She got to think about the kids too.
Absolutely. But I feel like that
Yeah.
conversation first needs to be had with you, of course. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, if you got nothing to do with dicks no more, I'm out. Easy. Like that's my kids is fine.
Right.
I'm fine. Go do you. Like
Would you
I'm
still
not.
love her?
Depends on the
So that's
situation.
the
I
thing
mean,
with
if I
your wife,
got
like, y'all-
if
with
I
your
got
wife,
kids
y'all
with her,
good
if I got
kids.
kids with her and we've been together, like kids plural, like of course I'm gonna still have love for her and shit like that. But like that's got nothing to do with her and her life. Like that's what I'm saying. I look at shit different.
You
All
wouldn't
the
feel
same.
like you wasted your time.
I mean, I got
You wouldn't be angry.
how many kids? I got 2 kids.
You got
As
two,
many as you
I got
want.
2 kids,
Yeah, I
3
guess.
kids.
3 kids.
I ain't waste my time.
Okay.
I got them.
2.
I ain't waste my time. That motherfucker's gonna be with me for the rest of my life.
Right. So look. What if she's like, okay, I want to be with you, but I don't want to have sex with you and women. I just want to have sex with women
And-
outside of you.
Okay, and I'm gonna have sex with women too. We can make this shit work.
I didn't even ask you
We
that.
can make this shit work.
But that's what he was saying though.
Like,
Yo.
you feel me? Like, we can make it work. Like, we can make it
So
work.
that's what it's gonna be.
Like, if you want this marriage, if
Because
you
I feel
want,
like at that
like,
point,
if
you're
you want the
stepping outside the
optics, if you want the
marriage.
like, if you come to me, let's say like we 10, 15 years into a marriage and shit like that. You come to me, we 3 kids deep, and you come to me and you like, yo, blah blah blah. I like women now, this and the third, but I want to make this shit look good and stay good for the kids, just so they don't have to go through nothing. Maybe when they get older, this and the third, deal with it a certain way. But I'd have a adult conversation. Yes, I'll be hurt. Yes, my emotions will be involved, but I'll get over that in time, and then we'll have to work forward as adults and shit. Like, yeah, you can't never come to me and say, yo, I don't like men no more. I'm gonna be over here with my women, but you can't have no women in the house. You stupid. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, yeah, but damn. It's not like she. Nah, let me not say that. So you consider if a woman cheats on you with another woman, is that cheating?
yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Like,
I agree.
I'm
like,
just
listen,
asking.
once you step out on a relationship, whether it be like, it's different for me. Cause I don't consider, while other people might consider like texting and flirting and all that shit like cheating, like I only consider the physical shit as cheating. Because
Right.
motherfuckers' minds could wander at any moment because you're
Right.
human. Your mind wander. Like, I
Right.
got ADD, so I know what it is for my mind to wander. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the same situation.
Right. What you saying?
Stop it. If you're in the same situation for 15, 20 years, your mind is going to wander. And if all I get out of that 15, 20 years is a call or a text to somebody, like, I'm cool with that. Like, it's been 15,
Right, that's
20.
not a problem.
Like, okay, we're going to rejiggle this shit to make sure it's another 15, 20, and the only thing I got to worry about is another call.
Okay. So nice.
So if a woman cheats on you one time, are you done with her?
Yeah, it depends. It more than likely I will be, but it depends.
If she cheats on you one time with a woman, are you done with her?
No.
If she cheats on you with an ex, are you done with her?
Huh?
Or if she cheats on you with an ex, are you done with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, that was his bitch all along. I was
So
just
if
ranting.
she cheats on you with a girl, you gonna be like, so when is it my turn?
Nah, if she cheats on me with a girl, I'll be like, yo, who was she?
And when is it our turn?
And what we gonna do next? Yo,
See, he gonna want a whole
Like,
change of events.
I'm different,
Don't try
though,
this
like,
at home,
change
people.
it.
He gonna want a
What you
whole
talking
change
about?
of
Like,
events.
So,
Like,
Tosh,
I'm
do you feel
different,
like
though.
it's different, like, for women in that situation?
What do you mean?
Like, because
And that's what
I've
women
asked
and that's what women don't want to acknowledge, y'all. Y'all not gonna acknowledge. Like, women as a whole is never gonna acknowledge that. They're gonna be like, so it's all right. Go do what you do until it's you. Motherfuckers gonna be like, oh shit.
What
no,
you
but I'm
mean?
saying in regards to, like, if we were married and our husbands told us, like, we were gay. You know? I feel like it's
Look
a
at her
man's
face. Like,
reaction
look at
is
her
completely
face.
different
What I
from
just
a
said,
woman's
like, it's a
reaction.
wrap. It's a wrap.
I can't work it out.
It's a wrap.
I can't
wouldn't-
work it out.
I wouldn't want you to work it out either.
There's
Like,
no
if
way
I was your friend,
possible.
if I was your
Oh,
friend, I'd be
wow.
like, no, don't do it.
Because I'm not even with the booty games. Like, I don't even like you to lick my
Don't
booty.
touch
Please
it.
don't. Please,
Don't.
please don't see my booty.
Not
Man,
away
stop
from the
it,
Don't
man.
see my
You
booty.
know
No,
you had
for
a
real.
finger or
I
two
feel like,
before.
no.
Somebody
even if it
has-
gets too close,
has
I
dived
clench.
A
in.
finger or two.
Look,
No, thank you.
Right, look.
No, thank you. I have
look,
no.
We
no,
already know. Look at that.
No,
See
thank
how-
you.
See how defensive
No,
she
thank
got?
you.
Look.
No,
that's
it's not
how-
defensive.
That's how she perked
No,
up
thank
when
you.
it slid.
No
Look, see how she's
defensism.
sitting up straight, her back
No,
went
listen
straight
to
to
me.
the
Listen
bitch.
to
all
me.
future guys.
thank you.
Now you know.
Listen,
Right, she
please.
ready.
I
No
had a
booty business.
situation with like that before. I was like, please don't ever do that again. You didn't like it? Please don't ever do that again.
But we can still keep going, right?
No.
That was
All right, so
that was the end of that
Done.
shit. Yeah. So we good? All right.
You
Yeah.
annoying. You annoying.
What?
No, it happened one time.
Nah.
That
I
whole
ain't-
situation.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, he wasn't, like, he just wanted to know that everything was still cool. That
Y'all
the
still
whole-
kept going, basically.
Yeah. Look,
After it happened. Or,
I ain't saying
or-
nothing in the moment.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it.
I mean, the thing did feel okay. But the whole idea.
I told you, like, I know.
It felt alright.
I
It
know.
felt all right.
I know. It's all right. It's all right.
all
Hey, whoever you was, buddy, you was like that
I
close
feel like
to.
because everyone's different. I feel like something like that is so. I feel like it needs to be more intimate. Like
I think it needs to be a conversation. Please
feel
don't
like
just
y'all
attack
just
my
need to
booty
be
hole.
drunk.
because sometimes guys be aggressive. And
I
it's
feel
No,
like-
don't attack my booty
don't
hole.
treat that like.
I feel like y'all
you
just
would
need to
of
be
a
drunk.
JJ.
Like
No,
motherfuckers,
nothing.
once
No.
motherfuckers is drunk, like that shit is shit is
No.
all
Well,
fair
I'm letting you
game.
guys
I'm
know.
talking like
my
for the
booty
guys.
area is saved for my husband.
Me no,
Ain't-
and them
Ain't
things there.
nobody
No.
getting
I hope
weird.
I hope my husband don't care for booty. Please don't care for
Listen,
booty.
I hope not, but if you do,
What I was about
you
to
the only
say.
one that's gonna have it, boo.
Don't care for booty this way. Thank you.
All you gotta do, guys, if you're inclined to do this shit and want to try this shit with your female, just wait till both of y'all is drunk. So like, if she ain't
You
with
attacked
it,
the booty before?
if she ain't with it, then you could be like,
yeah.
then you could be like, yo, I was so drunk, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing last night. That shit was crazy.
I don't know what hole it was
I don't know
going
what
in.
was going on. Like, it's my bad. I'm sorry. It would never happen again, babe.
You
It's
liar.
lit.
You like,
He
damn.
used that before that song.
Gross,
He said that was too fast. It was too smooth. He used it. You used it?
Nah. We heard. I hear shit. Locker room talking.
Look.
They
Locker room talk.
And all that.
be
You heard
talking
me.
in locker rooms.
Okay.
Locker
So-
rooms be lit. Boys' locker rooms be lit. I
I
don't know about what
bet.
President Trump be talking about, but like boys' locker rooms be lit.
Do y'all like shake it?
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
never happens. And if that
I
happens,
feel like it's the public
And if-
gym ones
I feel
that be
like-
horrible, you know?
I feel like if that happens in a boys' locker room, somebody will be leaving a boys' locker room like on the stretcher.
So what
or
goes
something.
down in the boys' locker room?
Let's know.
Like a lot of talk, like all the shit that goes on in a woman's
Do y'all
salon.
talk about who y'all smashing
gossip.
in the locker
Yeah,
room?
anything that goes on in a woman's salon happens in a boys' locker room. Don't do that
What
because
you
y'all
think go
gossip
down in a
all day,
woman's
every day
salon?
about anything.
Honestly, you're right, because
Right?
just
Like
in
what
regular,
are you talking
I
about?
literally remember being like in college and shit, and you know, just in the room doing.
See,
our
my
hair
college
and shit.
experience was different.
And motherfuckers,
And girls was like, girl, he
motherfuckers
got a
just
little
cough
dick.
up. Motherfuckers just cough up information in the,
Right.
when you get your hair done. It's just,
Just
like
randomly.
it's just like
He's like,
motherfuckers is just
who?
in your hair. It's like they pull something in your head.
Nah,
it's just
you
like,
know
I'ma
when that
tell the
happens to
truth.
me? When I'm out with people, like a group of people, and they just be like, and everybody's drinking.
Right.
Just be like,
It's
yo,
usually alcohol
you see that
involved.
nigga over there? He can't fuck for shit.
Mm.
Like, girls be really going in.
Girls be going.
Girls is terrible creatures.
We
Like
are, and y'all still be trying to dog us, and we just be laughing.
that's why
Y'all like,
motherfuckers.
girl.
That's why motherfuckers keep
We
trying to
always-
dog y'all because
always one
motherfuckers know
up.
y'all terrible too. Like the fuck. Like
Gotta play.
Like motherfuckers gotta play to win. Fuck you talking about? Like
play to win.
you gotta play
And
to
they
win.
never do.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to
Never
play the
would.
game to win.
Never.
Motherfuckers be winning out here. Stop lying.
I mean,
Motherfuckers
it's
be winning
true.
out here.
I
Stop
mean,
lying.
there's times I slip up.
Motherfuckers be.
I be trying to
Motherfuckers
catch
be
the
winning.
game. Like
Listen.
I'm the type.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Guess
try to
what?
figure out your game.
Guess what? Everybody in here got an ex-boyfriend, so
That's
motherfuckers be
true.
winning out here. Fuck y'all talking about.
True, but
Fuck y'all talking about.
they got ex-girlfriends too.
They
Look,
still
I'm
winning
over here
out
not worried.
What do
I'm
you
single
mean? They
as
still
fuck.
That's a win. Like,
I'm
the
single
fuck?
as fuck.
Like y'all
I'm
gotta
not
understand
worried.
that some guys look at like relationships or like different, just like
I
the
heard someone
male-woman
say,
like connection different. Like when you
Yeah.
when you talking about the dogs that you think guys are,
Not all
you think,
men.
You think the guys that are dogs give a fuck if you think they dogs? They'll
No,
tell
of
you.
course
not.
They'll tell you that they dogs
I know that.
Definitely.
and still go dog them.
Because they still gonna have
they'll
girls
tell-
that's gonna fuck with them regardless.
Exactly, because they're gonna tell a girl all the dumb shit that
Mm-hmm.
they did, and she just gonna be like, "All right, baby, I'm gonna change you." The next thing you know, like she just
I'ma
left with like
change you,
some change in her
stupid.
pocket. Like, what's happening?
Stupid.
And then about 10 years down the line, he get his karma pregnant.
No, and then 10 years down the line, he married a side bitch.
He put a ring on his
And
karma.
then guess what? He wins.
Duh.
Until she out here sucking
Niggas
somebody
is
else's
winning.
dick.
I'm gonna tell you
Look,
why.
I'm very
I'ma tell you why
difficult
niggas
to
is winning.
please. I am very difficult to please.
I'm gonna tell you why niggas is winning. I'm gonna tell you why niggas, and I hate saying this because like it's always the trash niggas that win. So that goes to talk
That's
about like
true.
the culture and as a whole. But like I'm gonna tell you why like niggas is winning. Like, cause there's motherfuckers out here with baby daddies and shit like that with like 2, 3, 4 kids by one motherfucker, and he got like 6 kids down the road, and he got another 2 around the corner. And everybody still fucking this nigga. And everybody still fucking this nigga. There's niggas out there just like that, right? You don't think that motherfucker winning no matter what
Of
the fuck
course
it
he's
says?
winning.
He
For sure.
wins.
Whoever's on his team, he's
For
winning.
sure.
What do you mean? I
I
ain't
feel
trying
like
to be
that's-
on
that's
nobody's
like
team.
the
Terrible,
goal now,
but he wins.
To have like
A team of
7
bitches.
women on your team.
A team of bitches.
Like-
You got Mayweather having a team of bitches.
Nah, you calling them bitches and shit like that, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I don't
motherfucker-
mean that.
in
I don't
that
mean that in a
team-
negative
They
In
loyal.
that team,
They
that
loyal.
motherfucker, in that team,
Let
that
Future go to
motherfucker.
jail.
in
Even
that-
Sierra ass gonna put in.
Hell nah. She
Hell
just want them
nah.
child support checks.
Russell gonna be like, nah.
First of all, like think about it like this. every one of
He
them.
said she gonna walk the
just like
child
I lost my train of thought. So
I'm
y'all
sorry.
can just go ahead. I forgot where the fuck I was going.
I'm sorry. I was still at. You said she gonna collect that child.
You heard me like.
You slid that in
fact.
there.
Yeah,
Like what?
Dead ass though. That's the only reason why she's showing up to court. He can still pay, huh?
You ain't lying. He ain't lying.
He can still pay, right? That shit gonna be coming on the first.
And I
even
told y'all today is when I found out that Future was having a baby by Bow Wow's baby mother. Like, where was I?
Even if he get locked up, it's coming on the first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, okay, don't worry about it. You can lock him up forever.
That's crazy. I would never do a baby father like that. I'm
can't
sorry.
do my baby. I don't know about somebody else's baby father. Sorry.
Not right. Not mine.
My baby
right,
daddy.
Right. Not just any
loyal.
niggas. Sorry.
You got me forever. Which is why I'm not trying to have kids. No, I'm trying to be very smart and, strategic about my, having kids and stuff. Because I don't got time. And I can't be loyal to.
Don't got the time.
I currently don't have the
time. I can't be loyal to
bullshit. And my aspiration is to get married and then have children.
Definitely.
To be honest,
100%.
I'm not even trying to ride for you and then have kids and then we get that's cool too. But however, my goal and aspiration is to get married and then have children.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Married, travel, children.
Right.
Shit.
As a family.
I'm doing a lot of traveling right now. So the next step is one of them motherfuckers. I don't know.
Well,
marriage.
Sure.
You said one of them.
He said one of them.
Marriage.
You heard.
But I don't know. It might
never
not
know what
first
y'all
for
want,
him.
huh? Y'all never know what y'all want.
We don't. Just like how y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want to go eat.
Very true.
I mean, let's just drive down the street.
Nah, we just driving down the street.
And then I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to pick something up from
here.
here.
Down the street of life. We stopping at a restaurant. The restaurant going to kick us out. We moving down the street to the next restaurant.
And then you get the memo. What's the
You
problem?
feel me? Like, that's what it is. Like, we moving down the street.
Men never know what they want. So they want you to tell them what they want. Or they want you to just be on the team till they figure out what they want.
Right. I feel like
build the man.
I feel like
what?
I feel like for the guys who are out there that actually want to be with somebody, I feel like it's hard for them to be with somebody, and especially in this era.
That's true. That's true.
Very
because
true.
like, while like men are terrible, like men been terrible forever, like but women been getting crazy out here.
Brutal.
You feel what I'm saying?
I will agree with you.
So like. And you listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's bad because like the term "nice guys finish last" is there for a reason. And that shit's been there forever and ever and ever. So like, while girls talking shit about these terrible ass niggas out there, I'll be blaming y'all because y'all be picking these terrible ass niggas. So
I agree.
I don't agree. I don't agree that we pick them. I feel like there is a lot of men.
Motherfucker, the phrase is literally there's plenty of fish in the sea.
I feel like a lot of these things and these experiences we have, for the most part, happen when we're like young, like in our 20s. That's when like people are, everybody.
We're all wilding out in our 20s.
Yeah, like we all experiencing heartbreak. We all of our boyfriends.
Some of y'all already know who the one is, and y'all just gonna do what y'all want to do until then.
So I think age has a lot to do with it.
Who the fuck knows who the one is at 21 years old?
Not 21. We're not talking 21.
That's what you're saying. You don't know who it is at 21.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
I mean, some
what
people
want to do at 21. Like, this is what I want to don't understand with girls. Like, this is what I really want to understand with girls. What the fuck you expect us to go and do at like 19, 20, 21?
But that's the thing.
What are we doing?
We
like,
don't know.
motherfuckers be committing suicide and jumping and like really trying to fuck niggas up and getting niggas shot over like some like puppy love type shit. Like, motherfuckers don't know what love is from like getting a hard dick. You know what I mean? Like,
say they ready to settle down, like they want girlfriends and shit. And then when they got it, that's the thing. Once they get it, they don't keep up with it.
That's the only way to get in the draw.
That's why you can't give it up, ladies.
Right.
You can't give it up.
And then so half these dudes be stressing you out and don't even be having the money to at least buy you
not even money. The mental capacity to handle my mental capacity. The fuck the money. Most men don't be having the mental capacity to handle my mental capacity. So how can you handle me physically?
I feel like that's
first of
everyone because I feel like most women have a bigger mental capacity than men by nature.
But you're not even trying to stimulate that, or you're not even trying to understand.
How many of you motherfuckers had a real like 4 or 5 hour conversation with these niggas before y'all fuck them? Like I'm talking like a real conversation where y'all motherfuckers touch on everything and not just talking about some regular shit.
I have.
Like,
but I feel
have
like
how many of y'all motherfuckers really found out where these niggas' heads at before y'all fucking busted open? Like,
I have.
I feel like I wouldn't say I have in every situation.
Not every situation, absolutely not. We're
but
human.
I feel like there's definitely situations that I feel like I've had great conversations with people before doing anything.
I agree. I had conversations with people to know what their goals and aspirations are. You know how what they're doing now to get there. You know what struggles they have. You know what I mean? Also, where you see yourself in the next 10 years. Like, do you want to have children? Do you want to be a husband one day? We have these conversations. If women ain't out here having these conversations, please drop dots.
Then why these motherfuckers is fucking a drug dealer, not the nigga?
Because women, because we're living in an era where women have expectations.
I'm saying, like, just listen to what I'm saying, like. Why motherfuckers fucking a drug dealer, not the motherfucker that's working?
Because
if you have expectations, if you have fucking a drug dealer, there's only 2 expectations.
Exactly.
Like that's the shit that blows me about women. And then like,
but not all. Hold on,
let me say
have to deal with both of them.
Got the nerve to get upset about the shit after. I'm like, yo, that shit triple blows me. Like, what are you talking about?
I feel like it's situational. But here's the thing: if you're a certain age and you know, like you said, that these niggas ain't shit. I'm gonna deal with the drug dealer or I'm gonna deal with FedEx. If I know I'm gonna get, it's my chances of getting played by both of these men are very high. I'm gonna go with the drug dealer because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put in more than what I need to, and I wouldn't have to with the drug dealer. Like he's gonna take me on. I don't gotta give him time that much. All I gotta do is look good.
But I mean, in that situation, you know what I mean. But when I say expectation, I feel like. You know, we're living in an era where the fact that women have expectation, like, you know how many men I'm cool with dudes. Like, I have so many conversations with dudes that are like, every time you try to get to know a girl, she asking you to pay for something or give her money or because women are having the wrong expectations nowadays. Right. They're having the wrong expectations. Right. And in life, you can't have expectations because you will always fail.
Like, what is girls are asking, what is your qualifications physically? Like, what is your qualifications, like, emotionally? Like, what are you going to do for me? Like, honestly, like, what are you going to do for me when I just lose my job and shit like that and I'm over there, like, damn near finna break down because I don't know what I'm going to do next? Is you going to, like, say, like, all right, babe, you going to do it? Or you going to come to the crib and you going to hold a motherfucker down? Like, what the fuck you going to do when shit hit the fan? Is you going to run off? Like, these are the questions motherfuckers don't think. Motherfuckers just be like, yo. She got a fat ass, so.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, you will leave a good woman for a fat ass.
But I also feel like that point that you just made, and I feel like men or women think to go that deep. Like, we don't think to go that deep. And you're absolutely right. Like, that's something you definitely can't just put on, like, men. Because we don't go that deep into conversations either. Because...
I do.
I mean,
I can speak for myself, too, you know?
But I feel like...
Honestly, I'm the type of creature, female, who
now too.
Yeah, I've developed to know who I am now. But in the past, I've had situations where I don't want to say this. I had situations where I singled out a person and was just like, okay, you're the one I want, just based off how you look. Like, I've been in those situations. So, I mean, I've grown and I've matured and I understand. And then I've learned that doesn't stimulate nothing. Like, I want you to stimulate my mind. I want you to, like, figure out my puzzles. Like,
the in-betweens, the nooks and crannies.
Some motherfuckers don't even have puzzles for me to figure out.
That's two.
That is another thing.
That too. That's a good point.
I can't talk to you about what this bitch said all day. I can't talk to you about what your cousin Day did all day.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you about that all day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you coming to me with like 7 different conversations, and all them conversations don't add up to one.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I feel like sometimes people. I feel like now we also live in an age where people don't know how to have conversation. I don't think people know how to have conversation.
you know what I think it
people
is.
Are awkward.
No, it's not awkward. People nowadays don't like to be uncomfortable. But you have to be uncomfortable before you can get comfortable. Because when you're comfortable, you are going to expect that uncomfortable again. Yeah. Like, that's life. People don't understand that there's growth in being uncomfortable. It's okay. It's not awkward. It's growth, baby. That's what growth looks like. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to be. Because when you're comfortable, you got to question life.
Get comfortable with being
like, oh shit, life's great right now. That's great. I mean, I'm appreciative. But how can I elevate? Yeah. What can I do next?
People aren't curious enough too
about themselves. Yeah. They're too curious about everybody else. What ass is the fattest? What bitch got the best hair?
Everybody else.
Whose nails is the pinkest? Whose eyeshadow is the eyeshadowest? Right. You know what I mean? So I have a question for you, Am.
What's that?
We wanted your perspective on like. Not that we're generalizing women or bashing women at all. Definitely a conversation. What is your take on the idea of natural woman or the woman that carries herself in true essence? Like, not
versus plastic.
Or not even too much of plastic, or women just choose to adorn themselves a lot. Like,
what? Like, there's different levels of adorning. And
meaning she beat her face every day. And, you know...
Like materializing,
Barbie. Yeah. Not plastic like plastic surgery, but like,
you know.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody, like I said, I'm gonna keep my same energy across the board. So I said to each his own. My personal preference is natural women for sure, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna judge you off what you choose to do with your person. If you're like the most. You got your face beat every day. You go do your nails every week, this and the third. If I talk to you and we spark up with like a good conversation and you have something else to say that's not all this, that's going to make me want to listen to. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, like I don't want to listen to you if that's what you're showing me first off. Like that's me personally. You know what I mean? That's just like, that's like a motherfucker, a fast ass car going by with like, a bright ass high beam on. You're gonna look at that
Facts.
shit. Motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, what was that? You know what I mean? I don't want that. I want the motherfucker that's cruising down the road going 20 miles an hour, that classic car that you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I
ain't seen that in a minute.
Oh my God, where the fuck did you get that shit from, bro?
I ain't seen that in a minute.
You feel what I'm saying? Like any car could go fast. Not any car could be a classic.
Okay. I like that. So what's the stigma behind that then for a man?
In what way?
Meaning like, because to be honest, I mean, yes, there's men out there. I know men who are attracted to more so natural women as their preference. Mm-hmm. But then there's the idea of a bad bitch or, you know...
So you gotta keep a bad bitch.
An idea of perfection.
Or an idea of perfection.
You gotta keep a bad bitch with you like Brad Pitt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So, again, that was a joke, by the way. I
didn't catch it. I'm like, hello, what do you mean?
That's a Lil Wayne verse. Shout out to Wayne.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, are you comparing Jennifer Aniston? Right. I'm like, are you connecting Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie? Like, are you comparing these two women?
They're both bad as hell.
They are.
They are.
Beautiful.
They are. And
they are.
And there are times that you're just like, Brad.
Still bad.
Yeah, man. Like, that shit funny as hell, honestly. But, like, my whole thing is, like, even with all of that said, like, I just want to know, like, what do you guys consider, like, let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, what do you guys consider, like, a hoe or, like, somebody who's that side? Like, what is that in today's culture, like, honestly? To women at that, because like I don't feel like the male definition of that has changed that much. It has, but not that much. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay. My perception of this is that I feel like, for me, a hoe is a hoe, like the same, perception that men have. However, I feel like all hoes aren't necessarily bad because I feel like people sometimes have to go through like a whole kind of phase. You know, not necessarily like, you know.
That's important.
Yeah, it's just like what some people would consider like a hoe phase. And, you know, some people may consider just because you talk to different guys like a hoe phase. So, you know, but I feel like some people have to go through that thing or that phase called the hoe phase in order to kind of figure out what they want. You know, date different men or women. You know, talk to different people. Sometimes.
I mean, that's important.
Yeah, like sometimes, you know, have sex. Like, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes you just need to figure out what you
your
want.
Body, like that's important.
Right. But then you have some hoes that are just blatantly disrespectful or like, you know, trying to intervene on a marriage or someone's boyfriend.
That is ridiculous.
And vice versa.
There's levels to this whole shit.
I think it's levels to this whole shit.
For sure.
Definitely levels to this whole shit.
I've never heard of this before. I need to know about these levels. Honestly.
Level 1.
Level 1 is a dude who's like, he smashed more than one bitches. And
we're not talking about men at this moment in time. We're talking about women.
Oh, women.
Okay.
Oh, women phase. Okay, right. So a women hoe phase, number 1, is like a woman who uses multiple men. Mm-hmm. Like, use them. She doesn't necessarily have to be having sex with these men, but she's using them.
For her betterment.
For her betterment.
For her purpose.
And she's manipulating these men to think that there's potential.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, wouldn't that be considered by a lot of these prominent females definition of like a hustler or something like that, though?
I mean,
but that's phase,
that's level 1, though.
Right, that's
level 1. I feel like
one.
level 1 of a hoe phase is, you know, she kind of hustling. Like,
she's hustling these men.
Because to get what
she doesn't have
needs.
to have sex with these men, but she's hustling these men.
Yo, I know there's a lot of like stupid ass guys out there, but I don't know about like, maybe there is. I'm tripping. Like, maybe there is. Not everybody cut from that, but like, yo, I don't know that many hoes that's not fucking. I don't.
I mean, I feel like all hoes don't necessarily have to be fucking everybody they talk to. You know, but I wouldn't say not fucking. Like, I feel like some girls like in level phase 1 where they may be talking to like 4 guys,
right?
But they only fucking 1. You know
or
what I'm
2.
saying? Or 2. Or fucking 1 getting head from the next.
It's a thing.
You know, so fucking 1 and being
and
just
that's even more
really
sad.
sexual
That's
with the
even
other.
more sad. That's funny as shit.
But I mean, it happens, you know?
Like, that's hilarious.
So, I think that's level 1. What's level 2? I feel like level 2 is fucking everybody.
What?
Yes. You know, that's not necessarily like someone's boyfriend or husband.
Right.
But
just fucking
I feel like
these
that's
men.
just fucking like.
Just fucking these men.
Yeah, just being a hoe.
Just being a hoe.
And then I feel like
I feel like most niggas is just on level 2.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Men is different.
Yeah.
Men, it's different. Because women, we have power.
We do.
So the fact
Pussy
that you're
is power, lady.
Right. Like, understand
powerful.
that. And, you know, manipulating men, that's a power move. Mm-hmm. That is a whole power move.
That's why I'm with these men that's like with this No Nut November. Like, go on strike, guys. Like,
I've never heard that.
We gonna put the power. No Nut November is like.
Never heard that.
Listen, we're gonna put the power back in our dicks. That's what I'm on. I'm with the No Nut November. Let's go.
I mean, hey, I'm here for it. Y'all need something to stay a little celibate.
It's important.
You're going to have to get on your toes, shorty. You ain't getting no dick.
Well.
No dick.
Let's see how many men actually stick to it. How about that? Let that be the challenge.
That's the challenge.
Tough.
And then I feel like level 3 is like when you sleep with someone's like man,
and you
or
know,
like you sleep with like a preacher, you know, or like
that's
do something in church. I feel like something that's like next level sexual is
do some shit like
that's
that,
what I'm saying. Like something next when you know it's wrong. You just being nasty about it. You know, like that's the nasty. Like I feel like that's that.
That lets you know what your soul's on. Like that's some other whole shit.
Like some soul. Like your soul is deep.
Like, man, you gotta pay attention
your soul
to shit
is
like
just
this.
Out
like,
there.
Boy,
I don't mean
her
to
ass gotta pay
expose, but-
tithings for the whole church doing some shit like that.
Right.
Fuck she talking about.
That's level 3 hoe to me. So I feel like
Right.
it's definitely levels to this whole shit. For
So
sure.
there's
For
only
sure.
3 wrongs.
I mean, fucking somebody's husband.
What's Kim Kardashian?
I'm not.
I feel like she a hoe.
What level?
I feel like she.
What level?
I would say
she's the hoe that became a housewife.
No,
Dead
I
ass,
think
though.
she's still level 2 hoe.
Dead
No, I
ass,
wouldn't
though.
say she's level 2 hoe, but I feel like I would say
I say
she was probably level. Because she's been in so many marriages. I would say maybe in her
She's
past she
only
was
been in,
level
like,
2, but I don't feel like she's past level 2 because you never heard about her fucking somebody's husband.
Never.
That I've heard of.
I've never.
But I
heard
feel
of
like, she was young, she was single, she was beautiful.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, like, so she was being a hoe. And it's just like,
oh no, Dr. Miami had a lot to do with all that.
I
But
mean,
anyway,
I'm sure Dr.
Right.
Miami, shout outs to
But
you
that goes
for
back
helping
to
girls
Right.
embrace their whole phase. Like, shout outs to you.
Hey,
Because there's some
Dr.
girls that need a
Miami.
whole phase that really don't.
It's important for
It's so
everybody
important.
have a whole face.
Dr.
I mean,
Miami, go ahead and get that bread from these stupid ass little girls, man.
Listen,
From
these stupid ass little girls that's going to become somebody's housewife, trust.
these stupid ass niggas.
and I mean,
housewives.
just pick, look.
These
Here's the
stupid ass little
message.
niggas
Here's the
housewives.
message. Here's the message. Just pick very carefully which whole face you want to take on. That's very important.
Right.
It's very important. You
All
don't
I'm
want to
s-
be known as that hoe.
All I'm
Right.
saying,
You don't want to
is-
be level 3 hoe.
Oh my gosh!
All
Like,
I'm
please
saying-
don't. Please
Everybody
don't
know you if you
try
level
your
3.
hardest not to be on level 2.
Yeah.
Like, try your hardest.
Well, that level 2 hoe that married a bum ass nigga, and everybody know that's a bum ass nigga. So
I mean, that go
Ain't
home
no
and
winning
sleep the
for you.
money. You
Ain't
can't
no
be a bum
winning
if you
for you.
sleep in the money. Just stupid, maybe.
what?
You can't be a bum if you going home to money. You talking about Kanye?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Kim did really love Kanye because I mean,
think
there's
she loves
history
him
there.
too.
I
genuinely
definitely
think she loves him.
I definitely feel like they came together for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So
Y'all could have all these little nice feelings if y'all want. Listen here, man. That's a stupid ass little boy. And
I mean,
and
maybe
a dirt ass little girl. And they came together and made 2 beautiful ass babies.
So beautiful.
Three.
Three beautiful ass kids.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Like, that's all it really is. Like, I'm not going to give them no more than that. There's, like, motherfuckers like that in the hood right now. I'm not giving them no praise.
That's
so
true.
why am I going to give these stupid ass niggas praise?
it's not praise. I mean, if we talking about it, we just talking about it. But
I mean,
I feel
nah,
like-
but motherfuckers like...
So what
wanna
whole
be-
level
I
phase
wanna
you
be
think Kim
just-
is
I
on?
want to be just like Kim Kardashian. She's so like...
No, we ain't saying
Nah.
that.
No, not you guys. You know there's motherfuckers that look up to these stupid
There
ass little
is.
girls.
They
But
got
now
a crazy fan
We
base.
might want to be Olivia Popes. Olivia Pope is a hoe.
She was a
See what I'm saying? So
Olivia
it's levels. But she was also hustling.
She
It was
was.
a hustle.
She was.
Get into the bag.
Olivia Pope
I mean,
is
to be
hoe, and
a
I'ma
to
tell
be
you
a
why
whole
Olivia
level 3,
Pope-
you gotta master whole level 1, whole level 2. Like, it's
Hey,
not just
listen here,
whole
man.
level 3.
I know we don't talk about our past and relationships and shit like that, but if you gotta hide your past and guard it in such a way that you're scared for your significant other to find out, then something went wrong back there.
That's a fact.
Definitely a fact.
If it ain't nothing you can't explain away, it'd be like, yo, we wasn't together at that time, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, like, there's some shit that shit not gonna work with. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
we wasn't together. There's some shit that's not gonna cut it.
So what's one thing that's not gonna cut in a relationship for you, or one thing that's like you can't
Yeah.
tolerate?
Whether it was the past or not, you just not with it.
You got a sex tape
Mm.
out, not having a sex tape. It's out.
Yeah, you right.
That's crazy.
The funny thing was, right? I was gonna say, I didn't even know, like, you could, like, access it on, like, Pornhub. And, like, I forgot who we was with, but we was talking about it. And
Yes.
we just saw it. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers went
People
to
be
go find
posting
it.
their stuff to
I
get
ain't
some
gonna
coins.
hold
well,
you,
I
like,
hope you
I
guys
ain't
get
gonna hold
paid
you. I ain't
because
gonna
I
call
watched
no.
it.
I ain't gonna
Dog
call no
watching.
names or nothing. But somebody over here got excited and Googled and ran to go watch it.
I mean, yeah, it was me. It was definitely me because I was curious. And I was like, wow, like, I don't know. Like, it's like you see these people, but, like, what do you guys look like?
She's
You
like,
know?
it's really there?
Yeah, like, is she, could she
For
really suck
real?
dick?
You
Like,
see it? You see her take dick?
And I'd be so curious about like certain celebrities' sex life. Like I know, like Tiana Taylor, and I would love to see a sex tape from them. Like
Really?
I would love to see a sex tape from them.
Tiana
Just
is
because
strong.
I'm curious. I'm so
Wow,
curious. I just want to
I
know
just
like
want to see
what.
Tiana. Like,
I
Tiana
feel like
definitely
Tiana would
wilding
make
on
a
it.
great sex tape, and people. I feel like Tiana, listen. I hope you watch this. Purposely leak a sex tape and get paid, and just for people like
nah,
me.
but y'all hear about
She
Iggy
said
Azalea
purposely.
though.
She got
What
a sex
about her?
tape too.
Iggy Azalea, what's the name? Offered her to create a for her to do adult films and shit like that. Not Vivid, but Bang Bros.
Oh,
She kinda
yes,
looks like
I
a
did hear
Barbie.
about that.
Bang Bros.
Yeah, she was
Oh
so
my god,
offended.
with multiple people. Oh, that's a lot of guys at once or something.
A whole bunch of people was on her Twitter like, yo.
Bang.
That's what I'm saying. Like
nah,
that's.
but Bang
that's
Bros
what they're
is
trying to-
Bang Bros is a porn production company.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant like they wanted like mad guys to like
Nah.
have sex.
They
with
probably
them.
did. They probably wanted that too.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot of zeros for her, but like they probably did want. They was like, shit. Let's see if we could get it. Let's just put it out in the air. Like we gonna pay.
I mean, shoot your
gonna pay
shot.
this
She
shit.
should ask for 5 zeros per guy.
First of all, that's wild. That's wild.
See,
That's wild.
there's a lot of girls that would do it though.
That's wild. I couldn't.
I
I
feel
couldn't
like-
do it. I feel like she would.
I feel like Iggy got money. Like
Iggy
I,
got
I
money.
know-
Good.
That's what I'm
She's
saying. She
good.
don't need it.
I feel
She's
like
good.
this is funny and it's cool right now, but like this is mad disrespectful. Like this is mad disrespectful. Like if this was anybody else and not Iggy, like motherfuckers would be in the uproar
Right.
about this shit.
Right. It is. It definitely is.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
But I mean, people take shit like shoot your shot real literal. Like businesses is out here shooting shots. Like
Dead ass over.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
you
it depends
can't
on
really
what
be
like
mad.
aspect you look at it from, because
Right.
it's
It's
somebody
business.
that would really, it's a lot of celebrities that's at Iggy's, celebrity status that I feel like, they be trying to fake. It's people that's bigger than her that be trying to fake sex tapes and shit and
word.
be getting money off of it. So
Word.
why not get it the legit way?
I'm just saying, man, that shit just crazy.
I feel like, she should. I don't think she should take offense to it, depending on how it was approached to her. I feel like if it was approached, professionally, just say no.
I feel
It
like
was a shoot your shot effect.
nah. I feel like I don't know. Like there's just certain things. Like what would I equate that to for a guy? Because like guys is gonna jump at the chance to do porn, like depending on like their marital status or something like that, or like their area of business. Because
don't
like
think
let's just
so.
say, what? Are
I
you
think
crazy?
guys are way more shyer than they say they are.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like they say that, but if it was to come down to it,
they
like,
would not do it.
put your dick on
Right
the camera
now.
and stay
And
hard.
fuck this bitch
Right.
right here.
You got-
Right
you gonna-
now. Fuck you mean? Come to me. I just.
But you're also a very confident person.
All I need is
Anthony.
about 3 zeros. You can make shit shake. That's it.
I'm done.
You can make shit
Make
shake.
shit shake.
Just 3. 3. That's it.
You nasty.
Nasty as
Call it what you want. It got to be something above a 3 in front of them zeros. But like it got to be is 3 zeros.
I hear that. If you got any porn companies,
He's ready.
watching this, he ready.
He's attentive
Right.
and ready.
3 zeros.
Takes 3 zeros. 1 0 0 0.
And
What would you call it?
And the back end. And the back end.
What would you name your porno?
7 foot strong. Right.
Slow down. Like.
Right. Right.
Stupid.
Motherfuckers gonna be
Stupid.
the new Mr. Marcus out this motherfucker.
Who's Mr. Marcus?
Shit, you won't want to find out.
See, now I gotta Google that.
Who
too.
are these people?
Porn stars, I'm sure.
That's their names. Is
That's-
that
yeah,
Mr.
that's a-
Mandingo?
Nah,
That's
that's
somebody
Mandingo
different.
is another motherfucker.
He's a real. That's a real.
That's a real motherfucker.
Interesting. I always hear Nikki talk about him.
That's like,
You think Nikki fucked him?
what? Nah, I wouldn't say that.
What? Who is he? Is he like what kind?
He's
Is he like a scary
I don't
he
think-
has a huge monster that he lays pipe on these females.
Interesting.
She said interesting. Motherfuckers can hear you when you whisper, Nairi.
I know they can hear me, but I had to give it the effect because that's how I feel right now.
Okay.
I'm so
I had to bring it down a couple notches. Like,
I'm
wow.
so
Yes.
done.
That's crazy because that's like a That's like a 06, 07 type of introduction.
What you talking about?
Mr. Mandingo himself.
I don't know what's going on.
Like, meaning, like, that was talked about back then. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, how didn't you not know?
I heard about it, but like I like would hear it in like references, like, oh, I gotta.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
know.
real monster.
Yeah. I didn't know it was like a porn star. I thought it was.
Nah, he's a real
I don't
monster.
know. Maybe like African king or something that's just like strong.
Nah,
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
girl.
Like, you know, like.
there's the Mandinka warriors in Africa, but nah, they ain't talking about them.
Right.
Definitely not talking about them.
You learn something new every day.
I'm saying. That
That's
shit
'cause-
is lit.
No. I don't know. I could go without porn. I'm not gonna say like I haven't watched it, but like I don't know.
Why is you looking over here?
'Cause I have
so
questions.
strong? What are the questions?
I'm a totally different woman from this lady right here.
Okay, so what's going on?
So my question is, do you? This is getting too personal. So when you do like have moments with yourself, do you not watch porn?
No. I feel like
All imagination, baby.
I've used that
feel-
before.
I can't-
But I mean, have you?
I
Like,
can't
what-
say I've never, but no, because it doesn't. I feel like like it doesn't really do anything like extra for me. Like I feel like I can think
Okay.
about exactly what I need to.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I
What's
understand
gonna
that.
happen.
Been there.
So
But I guess there's levels to this too.
I guess.
Well,
I mean, too half the time I don't want to keep. Then I gotta like adjust shit and like be able to watch it. Like I'm not trying to do all that. Like
you want to
I'm
get
just-
right?
Yeah, I just gotta be
Motherfuckers trying to
comfortable.
get right.
Right
You
to
heard me?
it.
Like
It's just
bathtub and shower and shit. Motherfuckers adjusting it on the toilet. Shit keep slipping and shit.
Right, it takes
Look,
too
you
long.
know how
Like,
that shit crazy.
like that shit is way too much.
dead.
Like, so yeah, that's also like another reason why I'm just like half the time if I do it, I'm not taking the time to do that.
Wow.
And then you gotta find what you want to watch. Like that's a whole like 7 minutes in itself. I could have been done in 7 minutes. Like
7 minutes.
I mean,
Wow. Okay.
We about
she be having a whole session.
me about
I don't
four.
have sessions.
I
I just be like,
About
I be chilling
four and I'm
maybe.
good.
I just be chilling and then watching a movie or something, and the feeling comes on. I'm like, all right, let me stop watching this real quick. Go here, ding ding ding. I know exactly
Maybe
what I want.
not
Type it in the
7.
search bar.
Motherfucker said ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
I feel
Type
like
it in
maybe
the
it
search
seems
bar.
faster
Let me
than
go.
what
Let
I
me
can
go
do
knock.
real
Let me
quick.
go knock this shit out one time.
Yeah, just scroll real
Where
quick. Bang.
where
just go
is
to
where is Jesus?
Shut up.
Fuck you talking about?
I mean, yes.
You should get like a what is it like? You beep and you can find it.
There was like 30 different
You know what I'm
functions
talking
on it.
about?
So there's like different functions and shit.
It's like a lost and found or something.
Like a box of
No, for like Jesus.
a mess.
If you lose it.
Rest in peace, Jesus.
Oh, you don't got Jesus no
What
more?
happened?
Rest in
Oh
peace.
shit! Damn, I got worried about Jesus. What happened? Jesus been through some
He
things.
retired.
Oh yeah, he
He's
went.
retired. He's
went
a
to
loose
the little
screw.
box.
The Energizer Bunny went
He
dead.
went to the little box in the sky. I'm dead.
He retired.
That's funny.
He's a loose screw right now. So,
Maybe I'll try Jesus one day. Oh, have you guys ever been to the Sex Museum?
No. Wait, I've been to something in
amazing.
relation
Huh.
close to that.
It is amazing.
Go to the sex museum every time I look in the mirror.
Interesting.
Is he on your extra?
Except he ain't getting in the titty bounce every time he get in the mirror. They got a titty bounce at the Sex Museum. It's like, like a
We don't need that.
That's lit.
We see it in real life. We don't
Ah,
need
but they're big. You're
big.
Yeah, like you're of all shades.
I'm an ass man.
Every
nigga.
race
What the
titty
fuck
is in
they
there.
talking about?
I mean, yeah, you're
I
right.
guess.
But every race titty is in there, and it's great.
All titties.
It's
is
like
titties.
history of sex, animal sex.
All titties is titties.
Oh,
We
I
on
licked
this.
the wrong thing.
we-
I licked. I would like, and I went to lick the line.
Girl, cut it out.
She wanna lick the rapper.
You better not put that on there. You better.
You
You
think?
better cut that.
You think? You think I'm cutting that out?
Goodness.
Crazy
Oh
shit.
my goodness.
That's because I'm focused on this lollipop right now. I have to finish it. Like, it's so
You
good.
wanna lick
I don't know,
that
like- No, cut that out. That was crazy.
bottles in the club.
Shawty wanna.
You know I like to touch a lovely lady loves. Come on.
Call me so I can get it juicy for you. Call me so I can get it
Motherfuckers
juicy
in the
for
back
you.
talking What's that? I like that. Now, I like that.
I remember the rest.
Real quick, while we on the topic, what do y'all think about like old school artists making a comeback? The fact like Nivea.
Oh,
is trying
shout out to
come back.
Wayne.
Right, fact. Shout out to
Best
Wayne.
rapper alive. Everybody who watch Alternativefaxxx and know about me know where I stand when it comes to Wayne. So like, top 5 dead or alive.
I'm definitely a fan of Wayne.
Facts.
I love Carter 5.
Yeah.
It is amazing. It is awesome. Like, I feel like every song on there, like the whole album just tells a story. And it's just great. Every song on there is just like, I feel like when you got like songs that are like 6 minutes long, that's like, you're telling a story.
That's
like,
true.
you really talking about something. Like that song with him and Kendrick Lamar. How long is that song?
I think it's like it's over 6 minutes.
Yeah, like that
Wow.
song is long and it's great.
Wow.
So yeah, definitely gotta listen to it.
I will.
Mhm.
I will get in detail to it. I mean, I've heard some stuff.
It definitely starts out very, very strong. I want to say like the first, you won't skip it.
But
for like,
Wayne been that guy though.
yeah,
so
for
Definitely.
sure, 100%. But like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I've always had faith in Wayne, but like, he had a decent stretch where even me, as the uber Wayne fan that I am, I was just like, bro, like, come on, man, like, you almost he had like
Right.
songs where like he almost had it. Like, if you didn't do that shit would have been nice, or if you
Right.
did do this, it would have been perfect. You know what I mean? Like, he'd have songs that he's barring it to death, but he had too much auto-tune on it. He had
Right.
songs like he's trying to sing, but he didn't have auto-tune on it. Like, the shit was just fucked up for a little bit. Not to mention what was going on with his business and shit like that.
Right.
But then, within all the madness, he was still putting out hits. I ain't got no worries.
right.
That was when all this shit was going
me
on.
in
You know what I
my
mean?
face.
Motherfuckers had missed me and kiss. What?
Let's talk about no
was
ceilings
thinking
and
the
no
same.
ceilings too. Like I love.
You like No Ceilings too?
Yeah.
You like No Ceilings too?
I do.
I feel like Low Ceilings 2 had joints on there that really stood out to me. One of the ones that really, off the top of my head, was the one with him and King Los.
Okay. Yeah.
You know
that
what
was
I mean?
a bang.
That shit went nuts
Right.
off the
How's
top of my
that song
head.
go?
Huh?
How's that song go?
Fuck. Give me a second.
Well, yeah, we're gonna pause that and then you gotta play the song in a video.
I'm dead.
You'll be like, oh my god, I like that song.
All right, definitely. That
But
shit.
no ceilings 2 is a great tape though.
It was decent. It wasn't great.
I
it was
liked
decent.
it. I was listening
It
to that
had
in
too
college.
many
Like,
songs. Like I couldn't do. My Name Is was lit.
yes.
I ain't gonna hold you. The joint I talked about with him and Los was lit.
Mhm.
Crystal Ball was lit. That's off. I'm just running them shits off the top of my head. This got 21 songs on there. Like, I don't remember any more songs, and this shit only came out a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago? Shit.
I'm lying. It didn't come out a year
No.
and a half ago. Came out 2 years ago.
I was in college when this dropped.
Yeah.
Like my senior year or some shit.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
I know. I'm a Wayne fan. Like, that shit's on my other phone that's now somewhere in Canada. If y'all find that other phone in Canada, please mail it to me. Call me. Give me an email or something.
Sign in.
I need it.
Sign in. But nah, like you still ain't let me know like what you think about the fact that all these old artists is making a comeback. Like Nivea, Ashanti.
I like Nivea.
Why did
Ashanti
you have
is
to bring
fine
up
as
Ashanti,
fuck.
man?
Why not?
Come
Ashanti's
on,
so
man.
bad.
Like, listen, man. Listen here, man.
Her image is good.
Listen
Very
here, man.
good.
I like her image.
Me too.
Ashanti's been fine forever. I'm not
Forever
talking about Ashanti's
fine.
look. I'm talking about Ashanti's talent. Ashanti, you were great in the time that you were singing.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers could actually sing now. Like,
Can you rock with me?
So you think she should try the writing aspect? I think she would be a dope writer.
I think she
Yeah,
just needs
go
to
write-
train her
Yeah.
voice.
go right.
Ashanti,
Like
right?
she has a good voice,
please.
but I think she just needs to train her voice and take it more
Ashanti
serious.
put out a song with Lil Wayne on Dedication, not Dedication, on the Carter 5, right? It's get start the shit off right. Boom, name of the song. Start the shit off right. It was her, Mac Main, and Lil Wayne. When I tell you that, when I heard her part, I wanted to cut the shit off.
Wow.
And it wasn't necessarily her fault because Mac Main ain't do nothing to help the case neither. Wayne actually held that motherfucking song up by his fucking iced out fucking teeth. Cause that shit, them motherfuckers was terrible. Manny Fresh and Wayne held that bitch.
I feel like she has the look. She has a voice. I feel like she just needs to change her sound. Sometimes, like now, we're starting to hear like lower pitch voices. You know, voices that sound more like realistic. Even Beyonce, like her album, like it's a really like low pitch. Like I feel like she's not singing in like that soprano note. And I feel like Ashanti, she's always trying to hit like high notes, and sometimes even her songs, she sound like she's screaming.
Because that's the only pitch that works for her. You know, every girl got that baby voice that they
Right.
could kind of sing in.
So I feel like if she could find herself
You know what I
outside
mean?
of
So you
that,
think
she
Rihanna
would be
can
great.
sing then?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
my
Rihanna
bitch
can
can
definitely
sing.
Okay,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
I'm just asking.
Rihanna,
I'm just
Listen.
I love Riri.
But Rihanna
I
also
love
had to
Riri.
train her voice because for a
She
long
did
time
train
she
her
sounded
voice. Exactly.
monotone.
Mm-hmm.
Like she always had a nice voice, but she had like a same sound. Like once she,
Stay was amazing.
mm-hmm.
Stay
My
was
whole
amazing.
thing is, I don't necessarily agree with the monotone thing because I've been like, Rihanna, I know you're probably never gonna watch this, but I've been in love with you since I was like 14 years old.
Are you sure?
Rihanna, but I love you more though.
You was 16 at the time. And
Rihanna,
you did
we
the
have big
John-
foreheads.
And you did the John Ponder replay. I was a little kid in Jamaica, and you made me like want to.
She
like,
made you blush.
dance to
Rihanna.
soca and shit like that. Shit was
You
nice.
the reason why me having a big forehead just still made me pretty. You made big foreheads pretty.
I think
You
Tyra
were
Banks.
the second
I think
person.
Tyra
yeah.
Banks make big.
Well,
foreheads pretty.
Tyra
She
Banks was the
did.
first person, but Rihanna was
Rihanna
the
made it
person from my
popular.
time,
Made
my
it
age,
popular.
made
My
it.
era, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
I feel like it was one thing. Like people looked at Tyra Banks like, oh, she's pretty, but you know,
Tyra
and
Banks
she got a
is
big head.
gorgeous.
She's
Like-
gorgeous. She
Rihanna
is.
is
She's-
gorgeous.
Yes,
Rihanna's
Rihanna
so
is
pretty.
gorgeous as well.
And then too, she's a Caribbean girl.
I feel like that's
Damn,
what got
yeah.
me.
Snapping.
That's why
necks.
you can't eat candy, because you eat it like that. You're not supposed to eat it like that.
I can't help it.
You gotta take your time.
This is why I don't eat candy.
I
Get this
see
shit
you.
away from me.
Big ass chomp.
Next thing I know, I'm gonna need to go to the dentist. This motherfucker done gave me cavities off one fucking whatever this shit is.
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, that.
But nah, y'all can shoot y'all
shot.
shot at Rihanna all you want, but SZA, whenever you ready. That's all I gotta say.
Hey,
beautiful
SZA,
too.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I watched that supermodel video about 1,800 times by my
I
fucking
haven't
self.
seen it.
I seen every video.
Listen
Really?
here, girl.
I
When you
listen to
walked
every
out
song.
them
Guys, I'm
clouds,
like behind. I
when
need
you
to, like,
walked out
stop
them
being bored.
clouds with that little black little drape thing on,
With
girl.
her hair just flowing in the wind.
Listen here, you're not even seeing how serious my face is
I
right
wish
now.
you could.
Listen.
It's wilding right
You
now.
walked out that John, son, like I had to pause that bitch and just like observe like nature at work, like understand me. Like that shit was
She's
like
gorgeous.
different.
She's
That
gorgeous.
shit was different. Like honestly, that shit was different.
Yeah.
Like that shit was different. Like yes, it's
Mine was, I think she was at like some award show or something, and she had that lime green hair, that neon
Oh,
green. I was
I
like,
know that.
wow, girl, you look like, I don't know, like a lime butterscotch, like
I love
a lime
Plump
dipped in
SZA.
caramel.
Plump SZA when she had Babylon. Check out that song. It's lit. Babylon. Plump SZA was so adorable. I loved her then. Then y'all made fun of her weight. Evil. Y'all are evil.
what you mean?
People made fun of her weight, and she lost all that weight. She used to
That's
be.
white people making fun of her weight.
I don't
Like
know.
she crazy for listening to them white folk.
Even
And if
yeah,
you
even
listen
the
to-
doctor, I feel like their idea of our weight, like for my
Listen
height,
here,
I'm
man.
supposed to be 150.
Hey, SZA,
and I feel like
anybody
165
that's
is
making
perfect.
fun of your weight is either white people that don't understand black culture or them fat black girls that it was too late for their ass. Like, just leave them alone and do you, man.
She's fine though. I think she's happy.
Motherfuckers out there with
I
four
feel like
necks and
sometimes
shit
changing
talking
your
crazy.
routine too.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're always busy and stuff like that, a lot of celebrities they fluctuate their weight just because their schedule changes.
SZA, you fine in a bit.
She's gorgeous. You're gorgeous, SZA. And everybody
Fine.
else, of course. You know,
You're
beautiful in your own
gorgeous.
way.
That ass on. That shit was crazy.
I love all her songs.
I don't know, man. She walked out them clouds and it was just something different.
Something hit you?
I'm saying.
I gotta watch the video. I want to see her walk out of clouds.
I want to see her walk out of
I'd love to see you walk out of clouds, SZA.
I love her live performances too. I watch those. When I used to have Tidal, I used to just Tidal's lit.
It is.
I
I never take advantage. Like I have Tidal and I never watch like the live stuff.
Really?
Sometimes
They're
I watch
lit.
like the what was it? Something in Brooklyn. I don't know. It was some festival and I watched it. But that's it. Do they have like the BET Awards and stuff on Tidal?
I don't think so. I think they may have like probably ciphers, but nah. Everything is really through them. Like Tidal produced, Tidal, all that.
Okay.
So what y'all think about rap today? Who's rappers that y'all messing with?
Female rappers.
And this how we gonna close it out too. We just gonna end it with the rappers that we messing with a little bit on. We gonna end it with the rappers that we messing with a little bit on what's going on right now in the hip hop culture.
Right now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't listen to people right now.
That's what you gonna have to talk about though. So
I don't. I like Currency. I do listen to a lot of Currency.
So
Old
what about the new Currency album that just came out not too long ago?
Oh my God, Currency be so busy and my life be so busy that, to be honest with you, I haven't even checked it out yet. I mess
with Currency.
I do, but I just moved. I'm getting my life together. Give me time.
Okay.
People go through shit. Like, I'm sorry, but
yeah.
Right now I'm really on my Caribbean shit though. I'm really
that's
on
what
my
keep your spirit up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
when
trying to
going
get
through
I'm
shit.
to
That's
keep
the perfect music to
vibe.
listen to. Like
that's what I've been on really. Soca too. I hit a little bit of soca.
That make you feel so
You know
good,
what I
right?
mean?
It makes you want to
Like,
wake
that's
up.
where
It
I've
gets you
been
through
really.
life.
What do you think about these new rappers? I
really like. I honestly like female rappers, guys. I feel like they're cool. But I feel like, I think rappers are cool. I feel like we just know like so much of their personal life that, we're judging them on everything, not just like their music. Sometimes I wish these rappers could get to a point where they're like more discreet in their lifestyles so that I could have the opportunity to just see them for just their music. Like, what's that, her?
Oh, I love
like, she has
her.
a song with, what's his name? Daniel.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. And I heard both of their music.
Daniel
I don't know
Caesar's
anything
dope.
about them.
He's dope.
Right. Didn't even know what they looked like. And I fell in love with their music. Like, I fell in love with them just off their music. And I feel like that is, like, true.
But that was, like, the early
talent.
2000s, though. Because, remember, we didn't have social media like that. I mean, we did have, like, MySpace. And that's when I, like, knew, like... Because that's when we checked out people like Janae Aiko, like, Kendrick. I listened to, like, old Kendrick. Like...
I listen to old Nicki, her mixtapes.
All that. Like, MySpace was that place to, like, introduce yourself. Now it's, like, a thing to, like, showcase this other side or this other life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's mad pressure.
Motherfuckers all used to pull up to my MySpace and hear my shit blasting on that
You
joint.
feel me?
Remember
like,
the little playlist you used to have on the top of your MySpace?
Yes. Yes, and you used to deck your page out like
with the what would they used to call it? The icons or stuff. Something
your
like
top,
that.
your top.
No, the stuff you could like decorate. Remember, you could like change your background.
Oh yeah.
And people used to know how to hack MySpace. What they used to be able to hack it for? You could hack MySpace for something
crazy.
I don't know
shit.
what was going on with MySpace, but that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
I love
definitely
MySpace.
know how to hack MySpace.
Shout out to old MySpace. Damn.
Rest in peace to MySpace.
Facts.
So yeah, my favorite rapper. You want me to give you top 5?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
Okay, top 5. I'll start from 5 being, I don't know.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah, I would have to say, I think French is talented. I really like French Montana's
I like
music.
French. Sanctuary is my shit.
Yeah. And for me, guys, this is just like what I vibe off of. You know, I'm not like going off like bars or like nothing like that. And then I would say 4, maybe like Kodak.
Oh, yes.
3, I would have to say Drake.
Okay.
2, I would have to say Nicki. And then 1, I would probably say Cardi because I really fuck with Cardi. I fuck with her so hard. But if I can't even say, wait, I'm not going to say this. Okay. I'm going to put Nicki and Cardi at number 1 and put someone else at number 2. Because
ain't no such thing as 2 number 1s.
Yeah, but it has to be because I fuck with Nicki too, but I fuck with old Nicki. I fuck with mixtape Nicki. I fuck with the Nicki that she was that Cardi is now. Like, that's the Nicki I fuck with.
Did you hear Nicki Minaj's new song Tiger's new song with Nicki Minaj as the feature?
No.
I think that's old Nicki.
Okay.
She dropped the video. I'm gonna check the video. The video,
right.
like her whole.
Maybe, but even her album, like I fuck with her album.
It was pretty good.
I love it.
Yeah, I feel like Queen was a better album than Cardi's album. I feel like.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, in almost every
I feel like it's a different vibe.
When I first listened Cardi album, it was such a bop. Like I already knew songs that I wanted to go back and listen to already.
It's just 2 different vibes. I feel like I wouldn't even say one is necessarily better than the other. Yeah, they both give me 2 complete different vibes. Yeah. Like,
well, I consider myself as like a hip hop purist. So like, honestly, once I found out that Cardi didn't write, like it was just a huge ass asterisk on her for me, and it's just like, yo. It didn't matter like to me how good your personality is at that point. Like you're not a rapper anymore. You're just an entertainer to me. So,
but all these rappers just entertainers. Like that's the like.
Nah, rapping is a skill that you have to hone.
Yeah, rapping itself.
Rapping is a skill that you have to hone and get good at. Entertainment is something that anybody could be put in that position and do the same thing. I.e. DJ Academics. I.e. all of these.
So you think Cardi's more so selling a personality rather than
100%. That's what she was doing. That's what she was doing in the strip club. That's what she was doing on Instagram.
But I never think she ever said she was a rapper though. She never said she was a rapper, did she?
She's rapping.
She just wants to rap.
She's rapping. That's a different arena. That's like you going on the basketball court and say, "Yo,
I like to play ball."
I like to play ball, and when somebody dunk on you, like, "Yo, I don't really play ball like that." Like, nah. I don't want to hear that, Cardi. I don't want to hear you tell me you don't rap.
I don't really play ball like that. It's like, okay, I'm not as good as you, but I'm gonna practice till I get there.
Hell no. It's like that's not even. I'm saying that's calling you a bum for dunking on me. Fuck you talking about. That's what she been doing to Nicki this whole time. Like Nicki been dunking on her. Like
but
every verse where they go back and forth at each other. Like every verse.
Nicki though, it's beyond the verses. Like
for me, it's at the verses. For all that other shit, that rah-rah shit, the cops gonna
but
handle
why
that shit.
Cardi?
But it's gonna be
why
forever
Cardi?
In the
Why Cardi?
Cardi, why Nicki? Yeah, the first thing ever came out, it was Cardi. Yeah.
Nah, it started with the whole motorsport business.
That was Cardi.
She was doing an interview. And
she didn't disrespect her though.
I don't think she disrespected her at all. She just said Nicki went back and changed her verse,
which was a lie because she forced Nicki to go change her verse.
Nicki admitted that she changed her verse and said Quavo did.
But why did she change her verse?
So she said something with Quavo and that she didn't want to change.
Because Cardi went to Atlantic and said, "Yo, I'm not gonna have this shorty on the song talking this reckless to me and like let that shit fly with my man's on the song." No. That's what happened. She went to Atlantic and held that shit hostage.
I could believe that.
Like, nah, Cardi.
But I mean, why would you have me on a song to diss me?
Go rap, Cardi. Cardi wasn't on the song in the first place. That's why. Cardi forced herself on the song because she wanted to be petty.
You don't know if she wanted.
Facts.
I mean, she could have just wanted to be a song because she knew that shit was going to be the song.
Facts.
And just her man to be petty. So happened to be on the song.
Just to be petty.
I don't think petty.
Nicki may have said the line that Nicki said that pissed Cardi off in the John way. She said Quavo the QB and I'm Nick Lombardi. She said Cardi the QB and I'm Nick Lombardi. Which is Cardi.
Well, drop the verse, Nicki. Drop the original verse. I want to hear it.
Which is right.
I want to hear the original verse.
I'm just saying. The original verse is out there. I think it's on YouTube. I think it's on YouTube.
We need to listen to that.
So if, in my eyes, Nicki saying, I understand why Cardi would take offense to it because they've been subliminally jabbing each other the whole time and shit. But like, in all reality, if Nicki say, yo, Cardi the QB and I'm Nick Lombardi, that's facts. Because like, ain't nobody running this shit. Ain't no female running this shit the way how Nicki been running this shit for the past like almost 10 years.
I mean, very true.
Nothing. Like, you're the fucking
but
quarterback.
Just like
you're the
everybody
quarterback.
else,
This is what I'm saying though. Let me frame
time.
it. You're the quarterback. You're the face of it right now. But just remember who did this shit. Like, that's all it was. But
remember, Nicki wasn't the whole situation with Nicki and Kim then. This is just karma.
I agree.
You could call it karma, but like,
it's karma.
Maybe I wasn't as familiar with like female hip hop back then. I wasn't taking notice to it. Like, I didn't hear a record where Kim, not Kim, where Nicki was going at Kim before Kim set it off.
What
you know what I mean? Like, before Kim started going at Nicki, I can't remember a record, which I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying I personally don't remember hearing a record where Nicki was going off at Kim.
See, with the situation with Kim too and Nicki, I don't think it's a music thing. Just like how I don't think this situation with Kim and Nicki and Cardi is just music.
I think I think
either
it
some
was
petty
more so,
shit.
I think it was more so.
I feel like a lot of the issues is beyond the music, and that's what the issue is. Like, I feel like I'm sick of seeing that. Like, even though it's cool, like, you know, reality TV is whatever, but I feel like sometimes, like, it just needs to be just about music. Like she said,
Absolutely.
like, she's busy saying, "Oh, take it off social media," but Nicki, where's your record? You know, you could drop all these little hints and like little songs, but Nicki, I don't see no diss record for nobody. I don't see nothing directly
I just
to
feel
somebody.
Like if it wasn't so personal.
Like I said, did you listen to the Dip record?
No, what Dip record?
The one with her and Tiger.
No, I'm talking about her. That's I'm talking about Tiger don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like,
go listen to the record.
Even when the situation happened with Rem and Nick, though.
Wait, Nicki got an extended verse on there. It's not a regular verse. It's not a 16.
Okay, but I'm talking like let's relate the fact though. When Nicki and Rem got in that situation, it was total like, yo, here's the diss record.
I was riding with
Here's
Rem.
the diss record.
I was riding with Rem. Why I was riding with Rem?
But either way, that's what I'm saying. That's what it should be now. Like,
but it's not gonna be like that because Cardi can't rap with Nicki. Period.
So it's personal. Keep that shit off social media.
I feel like Nicki, you would look better if you just kept. If
keep
that's
it
the
off
case,
social media. If it's
no,
personal.
I feel like if that's the case, just keep putting out diss records.
I
feel like you would look better
continuously
proving yourself.
That's what she's been doing, though.
No, but
I mean, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Stop
talking about it.
The only reason why Nicki brought it up was because of Henry.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
What do you mean?
You know how many people come out Beyonce and you still don't see her react to nothing?
So you telling me?
And if Nicki, you the queen, you reacting just like Cardi is.
So you telling me? All right, let's say Adele and Beyonce was like beefing and shit like that, like high class beefing and shit like that. And Adele's people was on like what's her name talking crazy to Beyonce and shit like that. You don't think Solange or Beyonce or somebody gonna pop
Solange definitely gonna rap. Like,
y'all
she's
crazy
gonna,
and shit. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
What about Beyonce? Who they targeting? Solange or Beyonce?
Beyonce, but you know,
family gonna be there regardless. Family's gonna be there regardless. But the point is Beyonce's the bigger picture. So if somebody's coming at Beyonce, of course she's gonna have people that's closest to her react, whatever, be her be her sis, right out. But Beyonce, you never see her get out of character. So Nicki, in my eyes, she holds herself to a Beyonce type of status. She is up there. So I feel like fretting with, you know, the way you're saying, oh, you know, this is embarrassing and stuff like that. You didn't even have to say that.
What's your opinion on it?
Beyonce and Solange got into it in the whole elevator.
That's her sister though. Different thing. And she was fighting for her.
Okay, and Ra Ali was fighting for Nicki. Nicki didn't fight.
Listen, that was a family thing that happened in an isolated elevator. This was two separate motherfuckers beefing, and this shit happened in a hallway at the fucking fashion show.
That was crazy.
I feel like
that shit was crazy.
It was an altercation.
That's nuts.
That was crazy.
That's nuts.
I don't feel
Like, that's nuts.
like Nicki handled it
Like,
any better.
like somebody
than
should have been
Cardi.
in jail. Like, that's nuts.
I
mean,
feel like I don't
nothing
think she
got
handled it any
too
better.
crazy to that portion, but I just felt like the ass showing, like things got really. I mean, you could be upset, you can exchange words, you can be like, "Yo, like, you know, at the end of the day, we people, we petty, we could be petty." You know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta hold yourself to a particular standard. Like, if Cardi wanted to wig for her in the bag, like, I could understand that.
Yo,
but,
listen here, man.
You know what
I
I
feel
mean?
like
Listen
whether
here.
Cardi
Watch out.
came
Look
at
how
her or
easy.
not,
Look how
Nicki
easy it
didn't
really
hold
could have
herself
been.
high
Like, if
enough.
motherfuckers really wanted to fight, look how easy it could have been, right? Motherfuckers done met face to face before at
Plenty.
public events. If you really want to slide somebody, you make somebody call them over. You act like you talking to them, and then you slide them right there. Like, that's what it really would be. That's what it really would be if you really wanted to fight somebody in a public event. If you really just wanted to hit their ass and get like a couple off, that's how you would do it. But like, nah, you want to create an event. You want to show your ass. You want to create a spectacle just to go back on social media and like, yeah, bitch, we caught you out here. That looks stupid as fuck. Like, I understand who Cardi
but
is.
Cardi
I'm not
is
saying it's
26.
not stupid. I'm just saying Nicki ain't handled it no better.
Cardi the same age.
I understand, but she's in a public limelight where it's like OD. She's been on that for a minute now. Let's be
Listen
real.
here,
Let's
man.
be real.
I was in the public limelight too, where I wasn't allowed to do none of that shit. None of that shit. None of that shit. I fought one time and had none of these.
I don't know what the personal issue is with them, but I definitely feel like it's a personal issue because when the Rem and Nicki situation happened, we definitely seen how that played out.
Right.
This situation, Nicki needs to just simply stop talking about the matter. Like,
I feel like she would make herself
I
look
agree
better
with that,
if
though. I
she
feel
just
like
stopped
that just
talking
needs to
about it.
go. I feel like Nicki
Right.
just needs to like, yo, listen, yo, motherfuckers is gonna like Cardi, whatever. I just feel like, yo, you should just like, honestly, just sit in your throne and be cool with the fact that
just
we
keep
all,
making music.
like, nah, just be. I say this, Nicki, like, I just say, like, just sit back in your throne right now and be cool with the fact that to the majority of real rap fans, you are the queen. Like, regardless
Facts,
of what nobody else got going on. Like, we all know, like, artists like Cardi is gonna come and go. Like, honestly, like, we could tell you like 6 of them that popped off last year and like disappeared.
And let's be real, like, Nicki, you're respected. You
Very
are
well
respected, but you can't like wild out like that.
You respected for your bars.
For your bars, and the fact that you were consistent for 10 years.
Right.
That's
consistent
major.
with your bars for 10 years that you wrote for 10 years.
That's major.
That the closest motherfucker that they said wrote your shit was your damn boyfriend. Y'all was together for 12 years.
And that's
like,
obvious.
Like
that wasn't true.
like that's the closest thing people had to say about it. Like, we got proof. We got records that Cardi don't write her shit. Motherfuckers got receipts. Like, what are you talking about? Like, these two shouldn't even be in the same conversation in my eyes. Like,
right, which is why I think she should stop talking about it.
That's why Cardi need to shut the F up. Like, honestly,
Cardi. I don't think
that's
Cardi
what I'm
needs to
saying.
shut up.
That's my
I
whole
feel
thing.
like Nicki just don't need to fret with it.
Like,
I feel like they're on two different levels, and Nicki, like, I feel like Nicki, you just need to stop worrying about it.
All right, so a dog is barking up a tree, right? A tree branch break and fall and hit the fucking dog and break the dog leg. Who fault is it?
Eventually, a dog stopped barking though.
Eventually, the dog might die if the tree hit it hard enough too.
I think it's the dog fault. Why you barking up a fucking tree?
That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, this shit is personal. It's not just rap. That's why they still talking about that shit.
But it was rap in the beginning. Nicki was just jabbing the fuck out of Cardi the whole time. Like, honestly, like I'll give you that. But that's normal. Why is that normal? Because that's rap. You see competition, you go after competition.
Exactly.
Easy. That's what it's always been. So, like,
So
I don't know why Drake over there crying.
You think Nicki viewed Cardi as competition?
Oh, 100%. Because at the time, you thought she was writing. At the time, she had the #1 hit in the country. At the time, she was an up-and-coming artist that was bubbling hard as shit. At the time, she's calling herself Queen. No, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Queen. I'm going to name my album Queen. I'm going to start Queen Radio. Fuck you talking about? The only other person that could come and call Queen and Nicki might shut the fuck up is Latifah.
That's true. However, just let it go, Nicki. Let it go.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's not.
You definitely respected. For sure.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
So just relax.
All right.
Well, on that note,
Yeah, man. I think that's it, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the end of the first.
Yes.
The
Wait,
end of the
5.
first episode. The end of the first almost episode.
This is a cool conversation, guys.
That was cute.
Yo.
I enjoyed it. I'm excited.
The
for what's
lighting
about to
is
come.
raggedy right now. I know y'all
It's
here.
not.
I know y'all listening like or if y'all listening on the podcast. You know what I mean? Like the
It's
lighting
not.
is messed up. The set is messed up right now. The equipment is everywhere, but we're gonna make shit work. We're gonna let it all
Tell him
work
he's
out.
doing a good job, guys.
See what I'm saying? We're gonna come back every week, and we're gonna have something very special for you every week. This is gonna be a variety show type thing where we're gonna have guests come in. We're gonna talk about what's going on throughout the days. We're gonna talk about very important issues. We're gonna talk about topics of the day, and we're gonna
ask Ant questions.
Lots of questions, the spicy ones, guys. So
Great
listen,
questions.
if y'all have any questions that y'all want to
Please.
know,
Please.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna start doing all that. So
Right.
y'all just gotta get ready with all your questions. We're gonna need all your questions to the Twitter.
Yes.
Somebody gonna handle the Twitter, and we're gonna get all those questions and get it
gonna
down.
be
But
great.
like, until then, until next time.
Word.
next
Y'all stay
time.
safe, be good, stay positive all the
as
time.
fuck.
As fuck.
I'm Ant.
Tase Rass.
Ms.Ny.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
We out.